Hello students, welcome once again. This side Apurvanandi. Today in the screen you can see a very interesting topic and when the very basic of economics, the subject economics is flashing over your screen. That is markets and its types. So I will try to make this lecture very easy and make it smooth and understandable for you. A very for say the very tough subject economics, which is actually not, which will be very beneficial for your CDS examination and the other defense examinations. So do watch till the end of the video, and I am pretty sure that you will get to know about this concept in a very watery manner. So first of all, we will see what is a market. So market is a word that is not new to anyone. So everyone born in this world, they know or they heard the word market. Market is actually it is a place. I say कि market is a place, maybe physical place or maybe a virtual place. Because why I'm saying virtual place? Because the in this 21st century, this is the era of technology. Other than the physical space, there is another place we know as a virtual place, that technology, computers, internet. Okay, so similarly market can be a physical place, market can be a virtual place, digital place, where there are two parties. One party is known as the buyer, another party is known as the seller, and these two party or these two person, they do transaction. If someone takes something and someone gives something, there is also some medium of exchange which we tell it as a money, currency. Okay, so buyer purchases goods or takes services, seller sells it, and in return buyer gives the seller the medium of exchange, any currency or any sort of money. That place is known as a market. So any arrangement or any place where buyers and sellers interact to exchange goods or services is known as a market. Okay, so it can be physical or it can be virtual. So that in physical, you go to the shop, you go to bazaar, markets, you do shopping. That is a physical marketplace. And if you do online transactions, online shopping, then that is a virtual marketplace. Okay, okay, and in that market, the medium of exchange is known as the currency. Currency is used to satisfy the price requirement of the transaction, and price is determined by demand and supply. Okay, now we will see the classification of markets. Okay, these are very basic, and slowly I will come into the more technical part. The markets can be classified on the basis of the nature of goods, like on the nature of goods, like product and factor market. By the nature of good, ki, there is a market known as the product market. Product market, it generally, or it not generally, it means the final goods market. And factor market is actually the raw material market. Raw material market, or you can say it is the factors of production market. Next, geographical area, local market, national market, and international market. If the transaction you are involved in a local place, say for example, you are in Assam or you are in any place of Assam, say Guwahati, you are doing your transaction, both the buyer and seller are in one locality, in one state, that is a local market. National market, if the trade or commerce is happening inside the whole country, exchange of goods and services, money is taking place from state to state, different cities to cities, then that is known as a national market. And if it crosses the border, then it will be a international market. Next, competition level. Okay, this is very much technical. This is very much technical. I will try to explain it to you as easy as possible. Like perfect competition market, monopoly, then will come monopolistic competition and oligopoly. Okay, now let's proceed. Okay, now what is a product and what is a factor market? Product market, as just now I have said you, the product market is the market of finished goods or services which are traded. But factor market, it is the factors of production, where the marketplace which deals with the factors of production, whether it is a land, whether it is labor or capital or raw materials are traded, that is known as a factor market. Say labor market or FMCG retail. Okay, next. Now, the technical part, types of market structures. The first one is a perfect competition. Second, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. So, these are certain types of market or classification of market which is based on the type of competition between the party involved there. Okay, let's begin with the perfect competition. Okay. So in a perfect competition or any competition, you will see there are two party. One is a buyer, one is a seller. Now we know that in a market, this is not necessary. There will be only one buyer, only one seller. Then can be multiple buyer. There can be multiple seller. Then can be small number of buyers. There can be small number of sellers. All right. Based on that, this classification is made. Now in perfect competition, so what happens? In a market, the number of buyers are large numbers. There are many customers, many buyers are there. Also, on the other side, the number of sellers are also large. So, in a market where the competition is between large number of buyer and large number of sellers, that market is known as perfect competition. So, large number of buyers and sellers. Now, products are homogeneous. What does this mean? In this market, they sell single type of product. There is only one product, but that is sold by many, that is purchased by many. One product means one type of product. So, for example, if you go to roadside and if you see vegetable vendors, vegetable is a single product, but there are n number of sellers. Also, there are n number of buyers. You won't see a marketplace having only one vegetable seller. You will see 20, 30 vegetable sellers. You will see 100, 200 people have come to purchase the vegetable. Okay, but all of them are selling same type of vegetable, potato, onion, tomatoes, etc. Okay, there perfect information, and here they are the price taker. Price taker. Who are the price taker? The sellers are the price taker. Okay, why? Because there are more number of buyers. This the demand from the buyers will determine the price. Hence, the seller, a vegetable vendor, they do not decide the price. Rather, the buyers decide the price. If all the buyers decides, I will not give 50 rupees for tomatoes, then the seller cannot sell. If all the buyers are agree that we will give 30 rupees for the tomatoes, then the seller will be bound to sell at 30 rupees. Okay, so this is your perfect competition. Okay, next, next market is the monopoly. Now, in monopoly, there is only one single seller. There is single seller, only one, only one. In a region, there is only one seller, and that seller dominates that market, that product. No close substitute means the buyer has no option, to choose other than this particular seller. Okay, so for example, the Indian Railways, the Indian Railways. All right. Now you won't see if you want to go by rail, by train, that you won't see any substitute other than Indian Railways. So the railway market is dominated by Indian Railways. So Indian Railway is a monopoly. Now there is high entry barriers. If anyone wants to enter, there are laws, rules, regulations that it will not let enter anyone to enter that railway market. So it is the monopoly of Indian Railways or monopoly of the government of India in railway market. Now, here the seller is not the price taker, but the seller is the price maker. What it is? Seller is the price maker. Here the seller will decide what will be the price of the ticket. The customer will not decide. Here the passenger cannot say ki I will not give say 1000 rupees to go to from Guwahati to Delhi. I will not pay 1000 rupees because why will they not say, because there is no other option, because the one passenger or one customer of Indian Railway, they cannot switch to any other because there is no options available. So if the price is 1000, price is 1200, 1500, whatever it is, they have to choose Indian Railways. So hence the seller in a monopoly is known as the price maker. Next, what is monopolistic competition? Here there are many sellers, but many sellers, they sell the same product, but the products are slightly differentiated. The category of product is same, but actual product, it may be different in color, different in design, different in taste. Okay, that type of competition is known as monopolistic competition. Okay, say for example restaurant, say for example say McDonald's, Subway, KFC, they are all restaurants, food outlets. They sell, all of them sell food. All of them sell veg, they sell chicken, meat. But despite selling the same product, they are differentiated. McDonald's specialty is different, Subway specialty is different, KFC specialty is different. All right. So this type of competition is known as monopolistic competition. There are many sellers, there are many buyers, but the product category is same but are differentiated. Okay. So there are free entry and exit. Anybody wants to start, they can start. Anybody want to exit from the market, they can exit. Okay. Some price control due to brand loyalty. Okay. There are some price control by the seller because of the brand loyalty. You will not see people much agitating about the price rise of KFC. KFC is charging too much for a bucket of chicken. Okay, the price is actually controlled by the brand itself because of their loyalty by the customers. Okay, now the last type is oligopoly. Now, what is oligopoly here? Here, there are very few sellers. I will not say that there is only one seller like monopoly. In oligopoly, there are not many but few sellers who dominate. Those few sellers, they make a cartel and they dominate the price also. Say for example, uh, say in India, say Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, they are the few telecommunication company who dominate the telecom market. You won't say that there are 20, 30, 50 telecommunication aggregators. There are very less, 3, 4, 5 or 6 who are dominating in India. Okay, so Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, they are the more dominating in the Indian market. So here few large firms dominate, and these firms are interdependent on each other also. They are homogeneous or differentiated product. They may be homogeneous, all of them are selling exactly the same like telecommunication, the internet, 5G, exactly the same product, or it can be slightly different in their services. There are high entry barriers because these are the firms which are just not you will entry or you have a certain amount of capital and you will open a business. No, they are very large business. So here there are entry barriers. There are certain rules and regulations of the government also. So examples are telecommunication and also automobile companies. You won't say there are 100 200 number of car company. You will see like in India you will see Tata, you will see Maruti Suzuki. Okay, yeah, you will see your Kia. So there are the few automobile companies. There are few automobile companies who again dominate the Indian roads. Okay, so these are the market and its oops. So now let's quickly we will see the comparison of market structure of these different market structures. Say perfect competition. There are many sellers. In perfect competition, there are many sellers. In monopoly, there are one seller. In monopolistic competition, again, there are many sellers. In oligopoly, there are not one, not many, but few. All right. Now, in perfect competition, the sellers sell exactly the identical product. In monopoly, the seller will sell a very unique product and nobody sells it. Monopolistic competition, same category, but the product is differentiated. In oligopoly, product may vary. It can be same, it can be differentiated. Next, in perfect competition, the seller has no control over the price. In monopoly, full control over the price because the buyer will have no other option. Monopolistic, there are some control, not full, but some control. In oligopoly, price interdependence among the seller. Okay, I hope the concepts are very easy for you now. Okay. The examples for perfect competition, say for example, wheat market, vegetable market, monopoly, Indian Railways, monopolistic competition, mobile brands, fast food, etc. Oligopoly, airlines, cement, steel, etc. Okay. Now we will see what are the importance of market structures. It affects consumer choice and welfare, shapes government regulation and pricing strategies, determines efficiency of resource use. Now there are also certain PYQs that we may solve it. Which market has product differentiation? A. Perfect competition. B. Monopoly. C. Monopolistic competition. And D. Oligopoly. What should be the correct answer? Then question number 2 is King's demand curve is association with. These are the technical things. I will bring the technical part in the other lecture. Okay, try to answer the first one. Which market has product differentiation? Is it perfect competition? No, perfect competition is completely same product sell by many sellers. Monopoly, completely unique product. Monopolistic competition or oligopoly. Here oligopoly can have product differentiation. Monopolistic competition has product differentiation, but oligopoly may have similar product, same product also. But monopolistic competition will always have a product differentiation. So here your answer will be option C. Next, where are selling costs more important? Selling costs are more important. Monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competition, or perfect competition. Question number 4, market with many buyers or sellers but heterogeneous product. Selling costs are more important. Monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic, or perfect competition? The answer will be perfect competition. Market with many buyers and sellers but heterogeneous product. Heterogeneous means different products. Try to answer it. Let's see. Next, what are barriers to entry? What are barriers to entry? Limit on demand, government rules, factors of blocking entry, or price control? Try to answer this also. Okay. So here we have discussed about the what is market and what actually are the different types of market. And again, on the technical part, we will bring a separate lecture. So till then, thank you.